Let's begin. This is Kyle Johnston mic'd up. This is my daily sports plays. You can find my work on Twitter at kjohnstonmic'dup. You can find my work on my blog site, kylejohnstonmic'dup.wordpress.com. We're coming in today locked and loaded. Had a hell of a weekend. Good weekend, actually, man. Fucking can't complain about the fucking weather now, can we, man? How could Donald Trump and his cronies deny fucking global warming when you're getting this shit in fucking February, man? February was always my least favorite month. For the entire time I've been on this fucking planet, I've hated February. Remember the shit down in the Durham region? Fucking us having to cut down trees when we were young because they're gonna fall over and shit. The snow days. The made-up snow days just because it's snowing. Now we're getting this shit, man. The grass is fucking green. It looks like the fucking trees want to start fucking budding a little bit. I don't know if this shit's gonna fuck up like fucking some of our plants and our fruits and all that kind of fucking shit. But we're supposed to get plus weather for the next week or so. And that I will take, just as I will take fucking winners. We hit the over in the Michigan game yesterday, but Michigan, man. If you guys miss out on the fucking tournament, you can look back at that game and say, hey, it's the Golden Gophers of Minnesota, man. They're not that fucking tough of a team. They came out fucking flying at the start of the season. They had a pretty shitty non-conference fucking schedule. They've been, average, treading water in the Big Ten. Michigan's a fucking better team. Michigan clearly is a fucking better team than fucking Minnesota is, but not on that night. Fucking Walton, Rockman. Like, it was brutal. It was brutal. There was no ball movement. Stagnant. Very stagnant. And, no defense. We just couldn't stop Minnesota. Minnesota just basically did whatever the fuck they wanted to. Ran their fucking plays. We need to fucking bang some bodies down to the fucking paint and say, no. We fucking control the fucking paint here. This is not gonna fucking happen. There was no emotion. Like, our fucking season's on the fucking line here, man. Season's on the fucking line. Like, the NIT just doesn't cut it for Michigan. And losing to Minnesota doesn't look fucking very good on our fucking record now, does it? I know it's in Minnesota. And Minnesota's putting together a little bit of a run here themselves trying to get into the fucking tournament. They're doing exactly what Michigan should be fucking doing. You think that after we beat Michigan State, we would have fucking stepped the fuck up, man. I know we split on the season, but we beat them down at home pretty fucking handily. Fucking put a bitch slap on Tom Izzo's boys. And it's been complete stagnant. Inconsistent. Consistently inconsistent is what the Michigan Wolverines have been. Kudos to Glenn Robinson for winning the fucking slam dunk contest, but the only good thing that happened for Michigan over the fucking weekend, I didn't even watch it. Kind of cared, but, no one really attracted me too much. Like, how are you going to top last year's fucking dunk contest? That's the thing. People are like, oh, it sucked. Well, how are you going to top last year's fucking dunk contest, man? And then if these dunks really suck so much, why are you still giving them 50s and fucking shit like that? Put some onus on these fucking players. Because I didn't see any fucking dunk fucking on any of the highlights that was worth fucking 50. But good on you, Glenn Robinson. Way to fucking represent fucking the University of Michigan, baby. The blue and gold, blue and yellow. We still got some life left. But we got some college plays today. The NBA is still not in action. Looking forward to the NBA getting back on the hard court, but our NHL picks are starting to heat up on the frozen pond once again. We went through a little bit of a nosedive, basically. A little nosedive, man. We hopped out of the fucking plane without a parachute. In December, mid-December to about mid-January. It wasn't a fucking it was a rocky run. But we've starting to hit some winners, starting to play a little bit more totals. I've been fucking following the Florida Panthers in the over for the last week and a half, 2 weeks basically. We're not going to hop on their train tonight. But I do have a play on the frozen pond for you. So let's start in college basketball tonight. A couple big games as the conference tournaments start to loom on the horizon. Teams looking to finish strong for positioning. Teams looking to avoid injuries. And there's teams like Virginia that are looking to get out of fucking slumps heading into the conference tournament. They've lost 3 in a row. First time that's happened in years. They're laying 7.5 at home against Miami, Florida. the U. Virginia just came off of a fucking beatdown against fucking North Carolina. North Carolina just fucking beat the shit out of fucking the Virginia Cavaliers over the weekend. Now, these aren't professionals. These are kids. And, you know, every athlete wants to fucking rebound after a poor performance. But you gotta remember, they're not fucking professionals. They have fucking daily lives. But that being said, Virginia is too fucking good. Now, Miami is not a bad fucking ball team. But they don't push the ball a lot. They're going to play right into the hands of Virginia's slow lockdown fucking defense. Because Miami wants to play a slow lockdown defense, kind of grind it down game. Which, you know, then we're going to rely on talent. And Virginia's just fucking better, man. Virginia's just fucking better. No Jaquan Newton for the Hurricanes, which is a fucking big loss for the fucking Hurricanes. And I can't see Virginia losing 4 in a row. It's just not going to fucking happen. So it's the first time in 6 years that Virginia has lost 3 in a row. I don't see them losing 4. I look for them to rebound from the disappointing fucking turnout in fucking North Carolina. I see them covering the 7. We're seeing it up to 7.5 now. It doesn't scare me. I see them winning double digits at least. It's going to be I think the first half's going to be a lot tighter than the second half. The kids will get into a little bit of a groove by the time the second half rolls around. And I like Virginia to cover the 7.5 against the U. Georgia Southern, they're at home, taking on UT Arlington. Game opened up plus 4.5. I'm seeing it up to plus 6. Total in this game is 158. It's just getting too high. This is getting too fucking high, man. Way too fucking high. Too many fucking points. Georgia Southern's not a bad fucking ball club. So when I take a look at this game, 17-10 on the season. Arlington Mavericks are 20-6. But what intrigues me is that both teams are basically the same in conference play. The Mavericks are 9-2 in conference play. Georgia Southern, they're 9-3. Georgia Southern is able to put up some points, averaging 77 points for in conference play. They're going to be able to hang with Arlington. They're at home. These two teams did play over the weekend, so it's Arlington's second game on the road in like 3 days. You gotta remember, these guys are kids still. They still got fucking school lives, personal lives. I like Georgia Southern to cover the 6. And if you could weight it down a little bit, it might get a little bit higher. You might get the 6.5. Hell, maybe you even get a 7. But I think it's just too many points tonight in Georgia. And Georgia Southern covers the plus 6 against Arlington. Now, Troy, they host Appalachian State. Troy's minus 7-point home favorites. Total this 157.5. Same situation with Appalachian State. They played on the road like 3 days ago, 2 days ago on the week. It was Saturday night. They played on the road. Troy puts up about 86 points at home. I just don't think Appalachian State's going to have any gas left in the tank to fucking run with Troy at home. I like Troy to cover the minus 7. Now, Iowa State, they're in Texas to take on Texas Tech. Texas Tech's minus 3.5-point home favorites. Total in this game is 143.5. I really like the over in this game. Texas Tech's kind of a running gun team, especially in conference play. Iowa State, they're going to follow suit, especially on the road. I do think Iowa State is the better basketball team. So I do like Iowa State at plus 3.5 as well. Texas Tech 10-4 to the over at home on the season. Iowa State 6-3 to the over away on the season. So that fucking those trends roll with us. Now, Iowa State, they're 9-5 in conference play, and Texas Tech, they're struggling at 5-9. That's why I like Iowa State at plus 3.5. I wouldn't be shocked if they win outright. I think it's going to be a close basketball game, and I think we're going to be able to hit the over. Not everything is easy in life, but I think it'll be somewhat easy tonight. I don't think it'll be a sweat job. I hope not. So I like the over 143 in the Texas Tech-Iowa State game, and I like Iowa State at plus 3.5. Now on the Frozen Pond, my final play of the night, the Anaheim Ducks. They're in Arizona to take on the Coyotes. The Arizona Coyotes have been playing much better hockey. Much better hockey. Mike Smith, one of my whipping boys, I think he's overrated. I don't think he's that fucking good. I really don't. I don't think you're going to win the Stanley Cup with Mike Smith. It's just not going to fucking happen. I just can't see it. No. But then again, Cam Ward won a Stanley Cup, right? So, I guess anything can fucking happen, right? Even Timmy Thomas. But Tim Thomas was on a fucking hell of a run. But anyways, the Ducks, they've won the last 5 games against Arizona. They've been slapping them around. They've won the first 2 games of the season this year. Playing a lot better hockey are the Anaheim Ducks. They got to get some offensive punch going. Corey Perry, Ryan Getzlaf. Definitely have to get on the fucking score sheet in order for the Anaheim Ducks to do anything in the future. And I think that's going to be a trend that we foresee. Corey Perry's a gamer. He's a fucking gamer. He's having a down year. But Anaheim, Randy Carlyle behind the bench. They're an all-around pretty solid team. Much better than the Arizona Coyotes. I like Anaheim at minus 140 on the money line. I'm going to stay away from the Panthers-Blues games. Panthers have been on a hell of a fucking run. I do think it is the final game before they head home, which is not a good scenario for them, but why wouldn't they want to finish this fucking run? They've been bitch-slapping everybody on the West Coast trip that they've been on. The overs have been cashing, but I will stay away from that game tonight. Now remember, you can find my work on Twitter at kjohnstonmiked. You can find my work on my blog site, my website, kylejohnstonmikedup.wordpress.com. Type my name into YouTube. You can't miss this voice. And if you're not laying money down the table, you're not winning.
Since the day you left, my fate's been set.